WXPH HD1 Middletown, 91.9 WXPJ HD1 Hackettstown, 90.5 WKHS Wharton, and streaming at xpn.org. Member-supported radio from the University of Pennsylvania.
The Meadowbrook School supports XPN and is hosting an open house and fall festival October 23rd. The independent co-ed day school for students aged 3 through 6th grade is located on a 16-acre campus in Abington Township and aims to bring life to learning by encouraging elementary-aged children to experiment, learn, and discover. More info and open house registration available at themeadowbrookschool.org.
It's Kids Corner. I'm Kathy O'Connell, and our phones are open, so you could give us a call. Our number is 1-800-KIDS-XPN. Kids, because it's Kids Corner, XPN. That's 1-800-543-7976. And when you call that number tonight, please tell me about the things you collect. Yes, it is the collections corner here on Kids Corner. So what do you collect? How long have you been collecting? And what do you do with your collection? Do you display it for others to enjoy? Do you have a collection that you can share with other people? How do you feel when you look at your collection? Like, how do you work on your collection? I've heard people who are stamp collectors or coin collectors. Well, they used to say that a lot about President Franklin Roosevelt, because he was a big stamp collector, and he would refer to it as, I'm going to work on my collection. Now, this was a guy who was pretty busy. You know, he's president of the United States, the Great Depression, World War II, but he collected stamps and worked on his collection because that was how he relaxed. That was one of the ways that, he was able to focus on his real life and the things that needed to be done, because every so often he took a moment to work on his collection. So give me a call at 1-800-KIDS-XPN and tell me about your collection. Now, also, have you ever had a collection passed on to you? Have you inherited a collection? I found a collection of baseball cards, actually, a while back. It was, sometimes when I walk my dog Tammy, I find things in the street. People put things out in the street to be gotten by other people, and I am other people. So I was walking Tammy, minding my own business, if you will, and I came across this loose leaf binder full of baseball cards from the 1980s. Clearly somebody had put together this collection over the years, and I don't know if somebody else was cleaning out an old house or what it was, but I found this collection of baseball cards. And then I kind of put out the word among some of my friends. I said, does anybody want a collection of 1980s baseball cards? Because I know people who collect a lot of things. And my friend John piped in right away and said, yeah, I think my son Johnny might like to start a collection of baseball cards. And the 1980s is a great place to start. So you never know how a collection is going to come together. Give me a call. Tell me all about your collection at 1-800-KIDS-XPN. And also, do you ever collect things and then kind of maybe a while later you're cleaning out your room or a box or a drawer or a closet and you find something that you had been collecting that you forgot all about? I'm not talking about food, mind you. That's wrong. You should not be collecting food that way. But did that ever happen to you? Give me a call. Let's talk collections. The Collections Corner is open here at Kids Corner, and we are going to start off. You know, there must be a lot of collecting in the people who make up the band Sugar Free All Stars, because they came up with My Daddy's Record Collection, and now, well, where do all good collections begin? In my pocket.
And change, and that's not all. Some rocks that I found in my backyard, and a marble or two, a handful of Play-Doh. I like to mix yellow and blue. In my pocket, that's where I keep my stuff. In my pocket, you know I just can't fit enough. I find my treasures everywhere I go. I put them in my pocket.
Is that all you got?
Not even close. A marine band harmonica and a set of keys. A couple of rubber bands. Ooh, what are these? A picture that I drew for my good friend. And a little race car, a package of bubble gum. It's really old and hard. In my pocket, that's where I keep my stuff. In my pocket, you know I just can't fit enough. I find my treasures everywhere I go. I put them in my pocket.
Are you ready? Set.
Go, cat, go! In my pocket, that's where I keep my stuff. In my pocket, you know I just can't fit enough. I find my treasures everywhere I go. I put them in my pocket.
Is that about it?
Yeah, I think so. In my pocket. 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 In my pocket.
Leaves are falling to the ground, red and yellow, golden brown. Leaves are falling everywhere. Watch them tumble through the are falling down, spinning round and round and round. Fall leaves are falling down. Pick your leaves up one by one, throw 'em high into the sun. Leaves are falling everywhere, from the treetops to our hair. Fall leaves are falling down, spinning round and round and round. Fall leaves are falling down, spin around and around and around and around, spin around and around and around and around, spin around and around and around and around, spin around and around and around. Now quietly lay on the ground like a leaf that's falling down. Quietly on the ground till a big wind comes and blows you up and around. Fall leaves are falling down, spinning round and round and round. Fall leaves are falling down, spin around and around and around and around, spin around and around and around and around, spin around and around and around and around, spin around and around and around and around.
SmallFriendsSchools.org supports XPN. Small Friends Schools helps support a child's natural curiosity while offering rigorous academics in an intentionally diverse community where students are known and celebrated. With schools throughout Pennsylvania and New Jersey, coeducational, in-person learning for students in nursery through grade 8. To find a school near you, it's smallfriendsschools.org. Small by design.
Holy Child School at Rosemont supports XPN, aiming to provide an intellectually challenging and creative curriculum for students grades pre-K to 8th. This independent Catholic co-ed school offers hands-on learning experiences intended to cultivate curious and engaged learners. Families can learn more at a Welcome Wednesday, a visit experience offered on select days during the school year from October through February, or at holychildrosemont.org/admissions.
So while that song, Fall Leaves, was playing by Lou Gallo and Brady Reimer, Robert Drake was telling me about the collection that he had when he was a kid, that his Nana started him on, and it was a collection of fall leaves. And he would go for a walk with his Nana and collect not the crunchy brown ones, but you know, when they're first turning colors and all the beautiful colors that the fall leaves turn. You know, it takes a while for that. And he would take them, he and Nana would collect them, and then they would press them together in a book. And that preserved the color, that preserved the fall leaf. I never knew that. And that actually, collecting fall leaves was something that I had heard about in Girl Scouts, but I never realized that's, you know, a pretty cool collection that you could put together. And it's tied to lovely memories of his Nana. Give me a call, 1-800-KIDS-XPN. Maybe somebody you love started you on a collection. So it is the Collector's Corner here at Kids Corner. Give us a call at 1-800-543-7976. That's the number that Finley called. Finley joins us from Wallingford Elementary School, here from Wallingford. Hi, Finley.
Hi,
Hi. What do you collect?
I collect fidgets.
So when they were singing in that song, Spin Around, Around, that made me think of a fidget. How about you?
Kind of.
Yeah, those are those spinner things, aren't they?
Yeah.
So tell me about it. How did you start collecting fidgets?
Because I really got interested because my friends started having them, and I'm like, what are those? And they're like, oh, they're fidgets. I'm like, huh? And so they're like, you don't know what a fidget is? And I'm like, no. And so, like, well, why don't I give you one for free?
What a nice friend.
Yeah.
And
So that's how I started my collection.
so, Finley, I know what a fidget is, and I've seen them, but I've never actually spun one. Do I hold it in my hand?
Yeah, and then with your other hand, you hold the palm of it with your thumb and your pointer finger, and then the other one, you just take your other pointer finger and just start spinning it.
And it keeps
Or,
spinning.
like, flick your two fingers and do it.
And it keeps spinning on its own?
It stops, and you, like, keep flicking it to make it go again.
And you start it up again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is very cool. Now, one thing I do know about fidgets and about fidgeting, in general, is that it's actually a very good thing. Did you know that? When you have like a lot of energy and stuff, kind of, working with your fidget, spinning a fidget kind of helps you get that energy going somewhere. So, Finley, how many fidgets do you have?
Probably in like the 40s.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I just got some new ones today.
So do people know that you collect fidgets?
Yeah, a lot of my friends do, because a lot of my friends have them.
So that makes it easy too to what are we going to get Finley? Let's give him a fidget. So do you have a favorite fidget?
I like Poppets, Dimples, Pop Tubes, Monkey Doodles, and all other kinds of fidgets.
Okay, you got to. Whoa, wait. Finley, all I know is a fidget and it spins. What are these different kinds? What are they like?
So Poppet is like a shape of whatever you want. There's a lot of kinds. For example, if there's like a bear one, because I've seen a blue bear one, it has little pops in it, and you pop them. Then you flip it over and re-pop it. And then a dimple is kind of like the same thing, but excuse me. And they have different large or small types of pops, and it has like a shape too. Like you can get a butterfly dimple. And monkey noodles are just these long noodles, not real noodles, but like they're things that stretch, and they're like they can be all colors. And same with the poppets and dimples. You can get them like in whatever color you want.
This is so cool. So how does the fidget feel in your hand?
It feels good, and the best one that is really squishy and that can actually like stress you out, like help your stress is I just forgot what they're called. No. Stress balls.
A stress ball?
They have like Orbeez in it, and the Orbeez like grow, and you can squish it, and it really feels good.
This is, Fidget World is way more than I ever imagined. And I love what you mentioned about how it can de-stress you. Because that's a really cool thing. You know, Finley, as I'm like, you know, kind of looking around my house and I'm putting a lot of stuff back, I'm finding some of the things that I've collected to kind of de-stress. And some of those are smooth stones to rub. Have you ever heard of a worry stone? It's a smooth stone that you just kind of rub in your hand if you're worried or upset, and it helps de-stress you, kind of like spinning a fidget.
I had them in my old school.
Oh, so you know about this. But this sounds like a fidget is like the next level, the next step in unstressing.
And for me, it started with like a fidget spinner, and then I'm like, do you have like some of my other friends like, do you have more fidgets? And I'm like, I think this is the only fidget that was ever made. Like, no, there's more. Way more.
That's what I thought. I thought there was one fidget. You know, I thought there's one kind of fidget, and that's nice. It probably comes in different colors, but there's a whole world out there I'm going to learn about. Wow. Oh, Finley. Now wait, one more question. If I were going to start, and I'm not going to start a whole collection of fidgets, but if I wanted to like maybe get a fidget for myself, what would you recommend? Where should I start? With what kind? Should I get a Pop-It or a regular, or just like what should I get?
Chess ball.
Okay. So, yeah, actually, that sounds like it might be the most, you know, the one that's going to do me the most good. Oh, Finley, you may have changed my life tonight by introducing me to the world of fidgets. Thank you so much, my friend. So what do you collect? Give me and how did you start collecting? Give me a call at 1-800-KIDS-XPN. You know, a lot of the things that I remember I collected over the years, I wound up collecting because my father would bring something home for me, or there's someone else someone else I loved would bring something home for me that he knew I really, really liked. Like he knew when I was a kid, and I still am, really, really into Carol Burnett. And Carol Burnett was just starting on television back then. And I started a scrapbook of Carol Burnett. And anytime my father found anything in a magazine or newspaper, anything that mentioned Carol Burnett, he knew, because I collect stuff about her, to bring that home for me. And it was a really, like I was saying about the fall leaves, it's a nice connection with someone you love. So give me a call. Tell me about your collection. It's a collections corner here at Kids Corner. What do you collect, and how did you start, and how do you take care of it? Give me a call. Our number is 1-800-KIDS-XPN. That's 1-800-543-7976. And, you know, a lot of our kindy music friends, the people who create independent music for kids, have come up with wonderful projects during the stressful last, couple of years. Probably, I think all of us could use some fidgets to de-stress. But Erica Rabner has come up with a whole lot of wonderful music related to feelings that we've all kind of experienced during this time of COVID over the last couple of years. And Erica has a new album coming out this week. It's called We Got This, because, we do. We got this. Erica Rabner reminding us you're not alone.
You're not alone, you're not alone, you're not alone. We used to hang out on the playground at the park. We still dance and shout, but now only from our backyards. We read at the library, oh, the places we would go. Instead of birthday parties, we celebrate from home. We're all in this together, just in different boats. Despite the stormy weather, together we're afloat. At times it can be Instead of bowling alleys, we find other ways to roll. At museums we'd explore, played soccer on the field. Now puzzles build our floor, 'cause home's our shield. We're all in this together, just in different boats. Despite the stormy weather, together we're afloat. At times it can be lonely, but we're gonna be okay. We're all in this together, and together we will stay. And after all, birthday cake will taste sweeter, park swings will swing higher. And after all, crowded walks through crowded parks will feel carefree. We're all in this together, just in different boats. Despite the stormy weather, together we're afloat. At times it can be lonely, but we're gonna be okay. We're all in this together, and together we will stay. You're not alone, you're not alone, you're not alone. You're not alone, you're not alone, you're not alone. You're not alone, you're not alone, you're not alone. You're not alone, you're not alone, you're not alone.
Friends Central School supports XPN, a Quaker school serving students in grades nursery through 12. Friends Central offers many opportunities to learn more about their commitment to academic excellence and dedication to awakening the courage students need to change the world. To register for a fall open house and tour tailored to your child's interests, it's friendscentral.org. We go further.
SmallFriendsSchools.org supports XPN. Small Friends Schools helps support a child's natural curiosity while offering rigorous academics in an intentionally diverse community where students are known and celebrated. With schools throughout Pennsylvania and New Jersey, coeducational, in-person learning for students in nursery through grade 8. To find a school near you, it's smallfriendsschools.org. Small by design.
It's the Collections Corner here at Kids Corner. What do you collect? How did you start collecting it? And were you encouraged by someone in your family to start this collection? Give me a call. Our number is 1-800-KIDS-XPN. And as you may be aware, it's Halloween season here at Kids Corner. And, Tuesdays on Kids Corner, we have our costume parade. Call and tell me about what you're going to be this Halloween. Maybe other kids will be inspired by your costume to come up with something of their own. Another tradition, and again, the last couple of years have really impacted all our lives, all our families, and has even changed some of our holiday traditions. Now, a lot of families aren't so much doing trick-or-treating as maybe having Halloween parties or other kinds of gatherings. And one tradition a lot of families have is watching fun, scary movies. My emphasis is on fun. I don't like to be scared, but I like to laugh. So if you go to our website, kidscorner.org, you will see our movies tab and a bunch of my movie recommendations, especially for Halloween movies like that I talk about all the time, like Coraline and The Nightmare Before Christmas. And if you like Revolutionary War stuff, a lot of people, their hobby is Revolutionary War stuff. Hamilton has done a lot for us. There is a movie that I talk about on our movies page called The Time of Their Lives. It's a 1946 movie. It's an Abbott and Costello movie in that Abbott and Costello are both in it, but it's a movie with a real story, and it's about a guy named, a colonist named Horatio Prim, who has a letter from George Washington granting him permission to marry his true love, who is the maid of a rich man. But Horatio and, his girlfriend there who he wants to marry, they overhear a plot by, are you ready? Benedict Arnold. And before they're able to, tell people what Benedict Arnold is up to, they're mistakenly killed by colonial soldiers. You know how it goes. And then it's a Halloween movie. Their spirits are doomed to roam the land where they died. It's a story of history and ghosts and the American Revolution. And I kind of love this movie. It shows up on Turner Classic Movies a lot. If you have Turner Classic, it may be on demand, but I think it's a movie the whole family would really enjoy. The Time of Their Lives. You can learn about that and others at our website, kidscorner.org. And then next Wednesday, I'm going to have you call with your recommendations for fun, scary movies for Halloween. Because, that's how I'm planning to spend my Halloween. Too many, scary monster movies on. No, I don't like that. June joins us. June is homeschooled and with us from Langhorne. Hello, June.
Hi.
Hi. What is your collection? What do you collect? Sticks. Oh, tell me about your stick collection. How did you start? Do you get them like when you go out on a walk?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think they're cool for building things.
Oh, so you take the sticks and you build things with them?
Yes.
So you use your collection of sticks actually kind of makes your imagination kind of go a little bit, right? That's pretty cool. So what kinds of things do you like to build with sticks?
Like fairy houses.
I love fairy houses. When I walk my dog Tammy, sometimes we'll pass some fairy houses and they just make me happy. So June, how do you decide what stick you're going to take home? Does it have to look a certain way or feel a certain way?
That I see, is it like small or big? Is it small, I bring it home. Is it big, I don't.
Yeah, because it would be really hard to keep bringing great big sticks home, right? At some point, somebody's going to say, June, the whole house it's getting a little sticky in here, see, because it sticks. You see, so June, do any of your sticks have names?
No.
Do you know there's a TV show called Modern Family, and Luke, one of the characters, was collecting sticks, and he actually called one Sticky. Isn't that silly? I don't think he built cool stuff with his. June, thank you. And I'm going to keep looking for fairy houses thanks to you. I'm going to keep my eyes open for fairy houses. It is so cool to see them when you're on a walk. I love it. June, thank you very much. Hey, you can give us a call. Our number is 1-800-KIDS-XPN, 1-800-543-7976. I have a set of music about just kind of a mix of the kinds of things that some people might collect. Starting off with Shine and the Moonbeams. They're collecting photographs.
I want this day to last forever. Want the sun to shine all day. Want the smile to spread all across your lovely face. It seems like it was like only yesterday that I held you in my arms, so small and safe. Seems like I looked around, time slipped away. So glad I have the photographs. All of your friends are now arriving. Go on and run and jump and play. Wanna make sure that you're having the most amazing day. It seems like it was like only yesterday that I held you in my arms, so small and safe. It seems like I looked around, time slipped away. I'm so glad I have the photographs. Seems like it was like only yesterday that I held you in my arms, so small and safe. Seems like I looked around, time slipped away. So glad I had the photographs. Go on and blow out the candles. Go on and make another wish. Smile for the cameras and then open up your gifts. Seems like it was like only yesterday that I held you in my arms, so small and safe. It seems like I looked around, time slipped away. I'm so glad I have the photographs. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, baby. I love you.
Outside our house, the neighbors just gawk, or maybe not. Why can't they see there's a museum on our block? And all the grown-ups, they just stand around and talk. 'Cause I chalk, I chalk, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sister and me drew dragons and kings with tiny wings, while all the grown-ups talked about their grown-up things. And I drew a monster's door and made sure it was locked. 'Cause I chalk, chalk, whoa, whoa, whoa. You won't believe what happened the next day. I went to leave and they washed it all away. Yeah, my paintings were gone because they fed the lawn. But I will start again with chalk. You can't stop us with those sprinklers on the block. 'Cause I chalk, Suddenly, the sister was shocked, said, Daddy's drawing a dolly. He didn't want to tell him that it looked more like a clock. I chalk, chalk, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now our front steps are like the coolest on the block. 'Cause I chalk, chalk, whoa, whoa, whoa. You draw an ocean, I draw a motorbike. You draw an airplane, I draw the summer sky. You draw some flowers, I draw the radio, 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 radio. After school is over, I hurry quickly home so I can do my homework and hang up all my clothes. Can you believe what I am doing? Believe what I say? 'Cause when my chores are over, then I get to play my video games. Video games. Video games. Video games. Sometimes on the weekend, I play outside with friends. The day goes on forever, but when it finally ends, I am not sad, I do not worry. Everything's okay. 'Cause when the night time comes around, then I get to play my video games. Video games. Video games. Video games. Sometimes on a rainy day, and we're all stuck inside, we can still have lots of fun, so I don't really mind. I get to hang out with my family, my favorite part of the day. The six of us together, when we all get to play my video games. 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 Video games.
Yeah. No one believes in magic beans till you climb up the beanstalk and grab your dreams. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. No one believes in magic beans till you climb up the beanstalk and grab your dreams. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. Come on. Come on, come on. Yeah. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now I don't know anyone that don't know Jack. He climbed up the beanstalk and left the ogre flat. He thought a cow for some magic beans, that's a pretty good trade if you're asking me. But did you ever think about the guy with the cow, where the beans started out, the why and the how? Right now, let's take a second and check it. Look at the story again and find the message. First off, it was a massive beanstalk, grew overnight right past the treetops. Only apple trees grow apple seeds. That means only magic beanstalks grow magic beans. So I guess what I'm saying saying is whoever picked those beans to go trade them must have been scared of climbing, cause he gave up adventure and treasure without even trying. No one believes in magic things till you climb up the beanstalk and grab your dream. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. No one believes in magic beans till you climb up the beanstalk and grab your dream. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. Keep climbing, don't look down. Listen to faith, don't listen to doubt. Keep climbing, don't look down. Now let's talk about Jack's mom a little bit. He came back with a bean, she called him idiot. Not considerate, not into giving it a chance, but Jack thought his plans were legitimate. That means for real or possible. Magic can't feel illogical, full of obstacles hard to achieve. So with every molecule you gotta believe. Your life is a magic rug that you weave. You believe in magic, you got tricks up your sleeve. Jack had it, even if his mom didn't. But when morning came, she saw the kid wasn't kidding. Sitting in the yard, a large piece of proof that showed Jack was speaking the truth. From the roots to the roof, then over her head, Jack fled to get the goose with the golden egg. No one believes in magic beans till you climb up the beanstalk and grab your dreams. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. No one believes in magic beans till you climb up the beanstalk and grab your dreams. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. Keep climbing, don't look down. Just believe, don't listen it down. Keep climbing, keep climbing. Check it out. Fee, fi, fo, fum. The ladder's scary, but we climb those rungs. Everybody got a beanstalk, not just Jack, but most take time to grow like a mustache. Everyone has goals to reach. Everyone has fears like an ogre's teeth. Everyone has hopes like a golden egg. But they don't all climb, some say no instead. But the climbers keep us inspired. Here's some names to get you higher when you get tired. Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Mandela, Beethoven, Stevie Wonder, Helen Keller. They tell us we should keep climbing forever. Remind us to never stop trying to be better. There will always be people that doubt, so we need enough believers to equal them out. Cause no one believes in magic beans till you climb up your beanstalk and grab your dreams. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. No one believes in magic beans till you climb up the beanstalk and grab your dreams. Keep looking if you haven't seen that life is as magical as it seems. Keep climbing. Don't look down. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Keep climbing. Don't look down. Don't look down. Keep climbing. Don't look down.
Recorded live, hence the applause. Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. Don't go collecting magic beans. Don't collect food. Can we just put that right out there? Do not collect food. Food is not meant to be collected. There. Before that, you know what's meant to be collected, I guess? Video games. That was the Paisley Pickles singing about them. I Chalked. That was Justin Roberts. And oh, what he does with his collection of chalk. He creates beautiful art on the sidewalk. And we started off with beautiful art from Shine and the Moonbeams and photographs here on Kids Corner. We have been talking about your collections. It's the Collections Corner, in fact. And I loved hearing about all the different ways that collections come together, the kinds of things that you collect. And if you collect information about the sky. I know it's a very wide subject, but for many people, they collect things related to astronomy. Everything from moon rocks to books on space travel. And tomorrow on Science Thursday on Kids Corner, our cool astronomer Derek Pitts will join me as we begin. We're kind of going back to an astronomy 101, the basics. For me, because I'm basic. It's a perfect way to explore the skies, to learn just what we're looking at and looking for. And, well, for one thing, we'll find out about the different phases of the moon and how it's not faces, it's phases. That's tomorrow here on Kids Corner. Hey, while you're at it, if you are looking for yet more reasons to wear your costume for Halloween, and I am a big fan of that. There are a whole lot of events going on, and you can learn about them, Halloween family events. You can learn about them at our website, kidscorner.org. Just about every community is doing something, whether it's Halloween parades or haunted Halloween events. The zoos in our area are all doing something. There are trick-or-treat trains, if you can imagine. When you go to our website, kidscorner.org, there's a whole lot of events, especially from a website called Mommy Poppins. It has a whole list of family-oriented events happening in our area around the Halloween holiday. And like I said, it is a great opportunity for you to wear your costume, maybe as often as you possibly can. Maybe your costume this year is based on a literary character. I've got a couple for you about books, starting off with Frank Miglioretti and the Dirt Nappers, Where the Wild Things Are.
Don't ever lose the boy or girl who lives inside your soul. Don't ever leave it all behind. Don't let your heart grow old. Keep your dreams forever young. Let them wander far. Close your eyes and look ahead, no matter where you are. There's oceans you can sail across. There's mountains you can climb. There's a kingdom waiting for a queen. There's castles in your mind. Creatures you thought can't exist bow down at your command. Close your eyes and look ahead. You'll see this magic land. Run with me out where the wild things are. Take my hand, we're going where you've never been before. Run with me out where the wild things are. Take my hand, run with your dreams. You can travel far where the wild things are. And don't forget how good it feels to catch an autumn breeze. Crickets talking back and forth through the laughter of the leaves. Sunlight throwing streaks of paint across the morning sky. Every day's a chance to dream if you open up your eyes and run with me out where the wild things are. Take my hand, run with your dreams. You can travel far. Run with me out where the wild things are. Take my hand, we're going where you've never been before, where the wild things are.
Uncle Gutenberg was a bookworm, and he lived on Charing Cross. The memory of his volumes brings a smile. He would read me lots of stories when he wasn't on the source. Now I'd like to share the wisdom of my favorite bibliophile. He said, cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look. 'Cause under the covers one discovers that the king may be a crook. Chapter titles are like signs, and if you read between the lines, you'll find your first impression was mistook. For a cover is nice, but a cover is not the book.
Mary Poppins, could you give us an example?
Certainly. Nelly Rubina was made of wood, but what could not be seen was though her trunk up top was barren. Well, her roots were lush and green. So in spring, when Mr. Hickory saw her blossoms blooming there, he took root despite her bark, and now there's seedlings everywhere. Which proves that cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look. 'Cause under the covers one discovers that the king may be a crook.
Chapter titles are like signs,
and if you read between the lines, you'll find your first impression was mistook. For a cover is nice, but a cover is not the book.
Shall we do the one about the wealthy widow?
Oh, by all means.
Always loved that one.
Well, go on then.
Lady Hyacinth Macaw brought all her treasures to a reef,
where she only wore a smile,
plus 2 feathers and a leaf.
So no one tried to rob her, 'cause she barely wore a stitch.
But when you're in your birthday suit, there ain't much there to show you're rich. Oh, a cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look. 'Cause under the covers one discovers that the king may be a crook. Ta-roo-ra-lee, ta-roo-ra-la, ta-roo-ra-lee, ta-ra-ta-ta.
You'll find your first impression was mistook.
Ya-da-da-da. For a cover is nice, but a cover is not the book.
Oh, give us the one about the dirty rascal, why don't you?
Isn't that one a bit long?
Well, the quicker you're into it, the quicker you're out of it.
Once upon a time in a nursery rhyme, there was a castle with a king hiding in a wing. 'Cause he never went to school to learn a single thing. He had scepters and swords and a parliament of lords, but on the inside he was sad, egad, because he never had a wisdom for numbers, a wisdom for words. Though his crown was quite immense, his brain was smaller than a bird's. So the queen of the nation made a royal proclamation to the missus and the messers, the more or lessers, bring me all the land's professors. Then she went to the hairdressers, and they came from the east and they came from the south. From each college they put knowledge from their brains into his mouth. But the king couldn't learn, so each professor met their fate. For the queen had their heads removed and placed upon the gate. And on that date, I stayed their wives, I got a note, their mate was now the late great. But then suddenly one day a stranger started in to sing. He said, I'm the dirty rascal and I'm here to teach the king. And the queen clutched the jewels, for she hated royal fools. But the school had some rules they really ought to teach in schools. Like you'll be a happy king if you enjoy the things you've got. You should never try to be the kind of person that you're not. So they sang and they laughed, for the king had found a friend. And they ran onto a rainbow for the story's perfect end. So the moral is you mustn't let the outside be the guide, for it's not so cut and dried. Well, unless it's Dr. Jekyll, then you better hide. Petrified! No, the truth can't be denied, as I now have testified. All that really counts and matters is the special stuff inside. Oh, a cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look. 'Cause under the covers one discovers that the king may be a crook.
So please listen to what we've said
and open a book tonight in bed. So one more time before we get the hook, sing it out strong. A cover is nice.
Please take her advice.
A cover is nice. Or you'll pay the price. A cover is nice. But a cover is not the book.
From a movie I love, Mary Poppins Returns. A cover is not a book. On our next Kids Corner, Science Thursday and Astronomy 101 with our sky guy, the cool astronomer, Derek Pitts. That's tomorrow on Kids Corner. Kids Corner is engineered and produced by Robert Drake. I'm Kathy O'Connell. Find us online at kidscorner.org. Have a good night. Have a safe night, please. Let's all be kind to each other, and we'll see you next time right here on Kids Corner.
This is 88.5 WXPN HD1.
Meet Millie. Millie's the head of the household. She demands her dry food come with a side of wet